You give me your car, you tell me I can diagnose it and tell you the faults and work on it and put back your car in the roads. I'm really proud of that. My name is Gracious Mapondera. I'm 28 years old. I'm a motor mechanic. I specialize in German vehicles. I started fixing cars in 2020. This means I'm now in my 6th year, while I'm working in this field.
Where did you learn how to fix cars?
I learned this in Zimbabwe. That's where I did my school in Zimbabwe, but I was groomed in Botswana from 2020 after finishing my school in Zimbabwe. Then I went to in Botswana for practical teachings. So when I went to Botswana 2022, that's when I really started being in mechanics full time. That's when I became a mechanic full time. I was groomed there, where I was also specializing in German vehicles, like doing Audis and VWs. That was 2020 to 2022. I was inspired with a friend. Actually, I'm that type of a person who has been found with boys. Like, I enjoy being around boys and men. So I was inspired with a friend who had just whose dad was a mechanic. By that time, I was still at school back in Zim. I was still at school, like I think in Zimbabwe we call it Form 2, Form 1. That's when I started. But I just had the passion ever since I was young. But because in our background, in our family, we don't have anyone who has been into automotive engineering. So it was very difficult for my parents to accept it when I started developing interest in mechanics at a tender age. But they later accepted it. That was that was 2019. That's when they discovered, no, I think we should just let her do what she wants. And that's when I went to school. And when I went to school, it became very difficult to get practical skills in Zimbabwe. That's when I decided to move to Botswana, where I was groomed first from 2020 to 2022. And then I came here, I moved here to Zambia 2020, the beginning of 2022. Up to now, I'm here working as a mechanic and still specializing in the same German brands.
How has been your experience in Zambia compared to where you were before?
Okay. Zambia has been so much comfortable. I also feel like I'm home. I feel like I'm home. I don't feel any difference from being in Zambia and Zimbabwe. There's no difference. The challenge which I had when I was in Botswana, it was about tribalism and also being a female in a male-dominated field. It was very difficult. Like, there are few people and there are few men who still believe that women can still do what a man can do. So when I moved here in Zambia, the welcoming was very warm compared to Botswana. And also in the fields, I felt like here they've given me a floor to express myself and do whatever I can do. And where I felt, they lift me up from there. I feel like here it's very like, I feel good. I'm home. I feel good. I'm home. And in Botswana, challenges were there. But challenges are there in the field. When you're a woman working with men, challenges are there. But there are some things you should look and focus on what you want, and focus and try to chase your goals. Because we sit down and we have goals that we want to achieve at the end of the day. So I really enjoy being here. Yeah.
Being in a male-dominated industry, do you feel like you have to prove yourself more?
Yes, you have to prove yourself now. You have to stand your ground, because we have so many challenges that we meet is even from our male colleagues or mechanics, male colleagues that we work with, where like they can't just believe that you can do it. Like, I want to give an example. When I was working in Botswana, I was a mechanic. I was doing my service, minor things. But here, they gave me the proof, like they can give me an engine, do this engine. I can rebuild the engine from scratch to point until the car starts and moves out. And I'm really proud of that. Like, I really appreciate being here. I really appreciate, because you still have to prove yourself like each and every day. In this journey that we are in, this type of work, you have to be advancing yourself each and every day, because technically cars are also improving and advancing. So you have to keep on pushing and pushing and pushing every day.
What's been one of the biggest challenges you've faced in this journey so far?
Sexual harassment as a lady, sexual harassment and lack of support from my fellow mechanic. Like, when you're talking about gender, way back, people used to believe that women are meant for kitchens, women are meant for childbearings, but now it's different. It's different. So in terms of sexual harassment, you can be like, you're just working and the guy can come and touch your body without your permission, which is very rude. So we can't be reporting each and every time or stuff. Sometimes you just have to become a bit stiff, like more like violently. And if you touch me, I'll do that, and you have to react, because in a way showing them that what you're doing and what you have done, I don't like it.
What changed for you that helped things start moving forward in your career as a mechanic?
I stopped being a soft girl. I stopped being soft. I'm softy. I'm a nice person, but at some points, I think that feminine side of mine, I have to set it aside and face as men to men. We talk as men to men. Although I'm a woman, I stopped being. I took my feminine side away. And actually, when I step into the garage, my feminine side remains outside. I will put back my feminine side when I'm going home. Because for here, carrying the feminine side, I'm telling you, it's really, really difficult. You will not cope and you will not suit the environment. You can quit. Because at first I used to cry. But I told myself, for how long am I going to cry? Because the passion that I have for cars, is too much compared to anything. So I had to leave my feminine side out and let the other side of mine shine.
What are you most proud of achieving right now?
As a German vehicle specialist, and if you look at the brands of the car that I specialize in, most of guys are even scared of them. So just knowing myself that I can rebuild a engine for a Benz from scratch until it starts and goes. I'm really proud of that. I'm really proud of that. You give me your car, you tell me I can diagnose it and tell you the faults and work on it and put back your car in the roads. I'm really proud of that. And it gives me much confidence and courage.
What's your biggest motivation to do what you do?
I can say because the way I was raised, so I just I wanted to change the way things were back. Like, I just didn't want men to continue seeing women as they used to see them. Wanted to make a difference. Where like whenever you see a woman, you should believe in them. If a man can do it, a woman can also do it. As long you're capable of doing it. So we are also capable of that. And also showing like the intelligence that also us women have. Yes. Because men, they doubt women. But we still push and go.
Who has been your biggest supporter on your journey as a mechanic?
My biggest supporter, the first one is myself. No, the first one is God. Because when you're coming in the background where like things that had never happened in a family and you're trying to start to do it, support is very less. I'm telling you. So the first person who was with me was God. Because the time I was in Botswana, I was just there alone. I went there through a friend, but she was not into this field. She's somewhere else. So I just had to thank God. I thank God for where He has taken me to up to now. Then secondly, I was the supporter. Then the family comes when things started to take shape. When they saw like, she can do it, they started believing in me stage by stage. Then some of the supporters, we meet them as we go every day in our lives. But currently, I really appreciate the man who brought me here. I really appreciate him. He has given me, my boss, he has given me the flow. Like, he has believed in me more than I believed in myself. Because for him to give me an engine, to trust me with someone's engine, I was like, but he just said she can do it. And I really believe that. So thank you so much to Mr. Jango.
A lot of women have had experiences of being overcharged by mechanics. What's one piece of advice you can give to them to avoid being taken advantage of when it comes to servicing their cars?
All right. The first advice that I would give to my fellow gender who drives, every female mechanic, every female driver, every woman who owns a car, the first advice is try to go to reputable places, garage with names. And not just everyone who is wearing a wetsuit and holding a toolbox knows how to fix a car and knows anything about cars. So, and also at the same time, there are some few things that you should know as a mechanic, as a driver, as a female driver of your car, like checking fluid levels and stuff. So the advice that I can give to them, like, okay, in the next future we'll be having programs with female ladies, female drivers, to teach them on general vehicle maintenance. Whatever that they want to know, I'm free to that. And I know that's the knowledge that a male mechanic won't feel comfortable sharing with. But as you said, like those female drivers, they are being overcharged because they don't know about cars. I'm also feeling for my sisters and my mothers out there. Because you find out she takes the car somewhere 2-3 times, the same problem, buying things, but the car is not changing. So we want to introduce that system where we'll be teaching female drivers on how to do general maintenance of the vehicle, pre-checkup. What do we mean by pre-checkup? Things that you should check on a vehicle before you start off going anywhere. And those are things that should be checked like every day or after every 3 days. And there are some things that they should just know, especially if you're a female driver, in case when you get stuck somewhere else. You can get stuck in the middle of nowhere, but it's just a flat tire, and you have the spare tire, you have a jug, and you have everything, but you don't know how to use them. So we'll be conducting classes which will be teaching ladies to do that.
Any advice for women who might be inspired to join your industry after watching this interview?
Yes, everyone is very welcome. If I can do it, you can still do it. And there is nothing that is meant for a man. There's nothing that is meant for a woman. So if I can do it, you can still do it. Just have hope, passion, pray hard and push. So what I just advise is, like, if you want to come in a male-dominated interview, you have to be strong enough, because challenges are going to be there. You're not going to meet good guys who will be smiling at you. You're not going to meet people who will be taking you like you're an egg. They don't count us as ladies as we are here. I'm a man. That's what they say, like you. We just look alike. I'm a man, like as I'm here. So you should, when you come here, you should not take yourself like, no, me, I'm a lady. I should, no. Just be brave enough so that they have to feel like, why does he have so much courage? You can still do it. It's not something that is difficult. It's very easy. If I can do it, you can still do it. It's very easy. And I encourage you to come, because we need a lot of female mechanics. We need a lot. I really want to thank everyone who has been believing in me from day one. And also, thanks in advance to those who are going to still believe in me after seeing this video. That female mechanics, we are there and we exist. And we make sure we make your car road trip. We make sure you're safe. Your safe drive is our priority. So I really want to thank my friends, my supporters, my clients, and my boss. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity, and let the world notice me as well. Thank you. Monday to Friday, I'm found here at Clytech Motors, which is located in Thorn Park, Thorn Park off Makishi Road. So for then holidays, weekends, you can just call me direct on my number. I'm mobile. I can also do house calls. Wherever you are, I can come. You fix your car from there, then we go. My personal Facebook social media page is called Mama Jemen Mapondera. So like this one, this is my trademark. They call me Mama Jemen when I'm here. Gracious is for home.
Thank you very much for having us.
All right, thank you.